Hey, welcome back to Stoney Creek Heritage Farm. I'm Bill. I have a helper today, and we're going to build a creep feeder. So the goat kids are getting big enough. They need to have their own water bowl. They're starting to nibble feed, and when I feed the does, they don't have a shot of getting any of their feed. So what I'm going to do is make a little creep feeder. So we've got some old material that we have laying around here. Some's recovered from an old barn project, some's from other projects that we just didn't need the material on. But this is what we have. This is just going to be a temporary gig. But we figured we'd invite you along as we build this thing, and let's get this creep feeder set up. Okay, now that those are cut, I need to measure for the length of these. Let's run out in the goat yard and we'll get those measurements. Now I've got 3 pieces of this scrap board. We're not going to throw this away. I'm not going to use this on this project, but I bet you I can come up with a project to use later on. Okay, let's get back to the creep feeder. Now we're going to use lag bolts to hold this together. So I'm going to pre-drill it now. It'll be a lot easier than wait until I get outside. So it'll take them a little bit to figure out how all this works, especially all the kids. We've got more over here checking it out. Anyway, the little kids are going to be able to start to munch on food on their own, have fresh water, and they're not going to be impeded by their mamas. So I hope you've enjoyed this build. You know, real easy to do, super cheap. We had all the materials here. And like I say, this is just going to be temporary, so I could have done things different if it was going to be more permanent. In fact, I'd have probably welded something up. But this is going to work for this kidding season, and I just wanted to share it with you. Now, as time goes on, if we find things that we didn't like about it or things I'd change different, I'll be sure to let you know that in different videos. Well, it's getting late in the evening. And you can see the mama herd is waiting for us to feed them. So we better get that feed out, get these mamas fed, and finish up our evening chores. Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us this afternoon, and we appreciate you watching, and as always, we'll see you next video.